You are now standing in hostile territory, but the Americans are coming. In order to establish air supremacy, one of the world's most advanced fifth-generation fighters has taken to the sky. The F-35 Lightning II uses its cutting-edge stealth technology, coupled with an internal carried assortment of advanced GPS and laser-guided bombs, as well as radar and heat-seeking missiles. On the cutting edge of the fighting force, the F-35 moves in for the kill, taking out the last of the enemy ground forces.
Raven crossing north on runway 4, runway 14.
Into the attack run. On your left, the F-35.
Airbus Tally. Shot. Raptor clear inbound. Raptor inbound.
The F-35 has taken out the last of the enemy air defenses near the runway. With the airfield now defenseless, the F-35 climbs overhead into a pattern as armed overwatch. Now that the base is clear, other American aircraft are proceeding towards the base to assist in the final takeover.
Inbound for duty. Proceed inbound, Jungle 17.
Make 1, Raptor 1. The initial tally make clear for takeoff. Clear for takeoff.
But wait, it appears that one last enemy aircraft has survived and is on the runway. Enemy aircraft is taking off to attack the F-22. It looks like a mighty F-22 Raptor has arrived just in time. Coming from your left, the F-22.
Off your nose.
Jungle 17 cleared in for drop.
Jungle 17. Start checking. 5.
Over the tunneling enemy forces. The Raptor is the world's most advanced air superiority aircraft. It uses extremely capable radar and state-of-the-art stealth technology to sneak in undetected and dominate enemy forces. Coupled with advanced radar-guided and heat-seeking missiles, the Raptor's thrust-vector capabilities make it unmatched as a dog-fighting machine.
The adversary vehicle, you are cleared to hold short of the runway at your assigned positions. Copy, on-board vehicle in place. Copy, Army vehicle in place. Jungle 17, winds 2704.
Copy 3704, Jungle 17. 2704. Make established Nancy.
Now that the enemy aircraft and air defenses have been eliminated, U.S. forces can begin to take control of the airfield. If you direct your attention to the south end of the airfield, on your left, you will see a C-17 Globemaster III, one of the most reliable and versatile aircraft in the Air Force inventory. On board is a group of strike team operators whose mission is to rapidly and effectively establish control of friendly aircraft from austere positions. As you watch, they will exit the aircraft on a static line jump from an altitude of just 1,000 feet above the ground. This low altitude jump ensures minimum time under parachute, which limits their exposure to any potential ground threats that may see them falling.
17, copy 2, Mike.
The aircraft is coming in at a slow airspeed. Again, this is because of the jumpers on board the aircraft. Plus, the aircraft can run very silent. You'll notice you won't be able to hear the C-17 until it is almost right on top of us. Again, this gives the aircraft a tactical advantage, but the enemy doesn't know they're coming. Three jumpers from the tactical team will be exiting the aircraft to help secure the area and high overhead. F-35 flying operational cover. Again, looking for enemy ground forces or any enemy air targets that might to infringe on the combat area. C-17 approaching from your left. Again, you'll notice you haven't been able to hear that jet yet. Amazing, such a large aircraft can make so little noise, but again, the airspeed is brought down for the jumpers getting ready to exit.
Chino Raptor cleared to proceed initial for field demo.
Chino Raptor.
And you are cleared straight in.
Chino.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch as these experts leave the safety of the C-17 to fall into an enemy airfield. Upon landing, it is their job to quickly gather their equipment and establish a safe perimeter to make sure that they are protected from any potential enemy troops that may remain. The paratroopers are coming down at 1,000 feet per minute. Unlike modern skydiving, the paratroopers will come down with a pretty good thud.
Jumpers, no effect.
It's not a gentle landing like our modern parachutists enjoy today. And now on the ground, they'll quickly get their equipment together and again assess the situation.
Ground vehicle, you are clear onto the runway, adversary, hold position on runway 32, approach
targets on the ground or in the air. It looks like the Army has arrived just in time to provide support for the jumpers. Their tactical striker and high-mobility multi-purpose wheeled vehicle, affectionately known as the Humvee, are heavily armored and armed with weaponry to aid in the protection of ground personnel. As they park to rally the jumpers and their equipment, they will position themselves to ensure the surroundings are kept clear of any enemy combatants.
Chino clear to proceed.
Chino.
As the jumpers and Army forces are gathering their gear and establishing a perimeter, please again direct your attention to the south end of the airfield, where a KC-135 will be demonstrating its air refueling capabilities to an F-22. The KC-135 is so reliable when it comes to aerial refueling, and is quite possible the most demanding asset in the entire U.S. military. Without their refueling capability, smaller aircraft like the F-22 are very limited in the distances they can fly and the amount of time they can stay airborne. The KC-135 is one of the select few assets that have this capability, and it can carry almost 200,000 pounds of jet fuel, enough to fully fuel thousands of fighters like the F-22. The F-22 takes gas to the refueling boat and extends their down to the KC-135. The precise maneuvers of expert control, the F-22 flies in perfect formation and speaks to the boom operator, who sits in a glass control room near the boom attached to the KC-135. The boom has tiny wings on it and is literally flown by the boom operator into position to attach to the F-22. This refueling is normally done above 20,000 feet, which is why today you won't see them actually hook up.
Sun 01, 1 minute to strike.
Things appear to be heating up on the airfield as enemy forces are beginning to move in to stop the American ground forces from setting up their defenses. The F-35 is overhead and using their advanced target equipment with infrared and optical cameras to search for viable targets on the ground. Kodiak can also call for fires on any ground target.
Sun 01, 9 line started.
Sun 01, this is Kodiak 2-0. Fully armored is receiving effective fire from the enemy vehicle. We are losing contact at this time. The 9 line to follow. Track 2, bomb on target. Lines 1 through 3 from the overhead. Target elevation 545 feet. Single 10 vehicle. 200 meters south and closing. No mark. Friendlies will be north 200 meters. Egress back into the overhead.
Chino established 3,000 Valley hold.
Restrictions. Requesting
Copy.
final attack direction north to south.
Enemy vehicles are approaching from the south.
Approved. Immediate push.
MiG 01 cleared inbound.
Take one.
Third, make 10 call.
The F-35 inbound for the strike on the enemy vehicle from your right.
Make one more initial tally at 35. One can turn in 3,000.
This looks like an easy victory for our American heroes, but the enemy won't give up easily.
Take over the numbers.
From your right, the MiG aggressor.
Not great.
The F-35 is engaging the MiG. The MiG is doing everything in his ability to try to get out of the gun range of the F-35.
Study the cheek. Take it out for the tanker.
Take it out, exit to rejoin with the tanker.
The F-35 made easy work in the MiG. Another aerial victory for our armed
Shuttle 17,
forces.
proceed to Sally to hold.
Shuttle 17, proceed to Sally.
717.
The troops on the ground are now safer with the F-35 flying low watch overhead, and the enemy ground forces have been
Start
eliminated.
exiting the runway. Copy. Sheena, you go ahead and proceed inbound. The fighters are on a midfield downwind.
Sheena.
Sheena, how many minutes to target?
Sheena's approaching Sally now on the descent, 1500.
Copy that.
2 minutes, 15 seconds. That bridge is faster than my wing.
Sheena, continue inbound.
Sheena, roger, we're Sally. Descending 143.
Sally.
The vehicle now exiting the runway. Our ground forces for today's demonstration,
Shuttle 17, advise when you're at Sally.
all the way from Fort
Shuttle 17,
Wainwright.
welcome.
With our forces combined, the joint services of the United States and our allies provide an unrivaled fighting force. Top-tier fighters like the F-35 and the F-22 provide the only combat-capable fifth-generation aircraft in the world, and Alaska will boast 2 squadrons of each in just a few short months. These aircraft are capable of obliterating enemy aircraft as well as striking ground targets with astounding precision. Force multipliers such as the KC-135R Stratotanker guarantee that the long arm of the U.S. military reaches anywhere on the globe in a matter of hours, not days. The tactical air controllers, party, paratroopers, and other soldiers on the ground are the tip of the nation's spear, taking and holding whatever piece of land required to keep America safe.
What is Jungle 17 doing so I can relay?
It is because of the men and women in front of you that we enjoy the freedoms and advantages we do today. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our joint forces demonstration. Let's have a round of applause for the tip of the spear. Above you, you can see the combined forces of your hometown heroes. The fifth-generation fighter capability within the state of Alaska is something the enemy nations fear. In order to train these aircraft to be the best in the world, the KC-135R F-16s provide top-tier adversaries to train against and make Americans' fighting forces the best in the world.
Cleared off left.
After.
Sheena, moving to the north to cover the fighters on 1-4.
Sheena.
That's left downwind, low pass. Thud cleared in for 1 Zoomy. Big 01 cleared at clear behind Thud.
Big 01, clear low pass.
Current altimeter 3004, winds are 230 at 4.
Cut.
Ladies and gentlemen, what did you think of that joint demonstration? Was that amazing? Wow. Even fighter pilots have birthdays, and the F-35 pilot you see flying today is Major Nada. His wife, Dr. Stacy, and daughters Tegan and Ari are here to watch his demonstration. The F-35, happy birthday, Major Nada!
KC-135 traffic 4 miles off your nose. You can start right.
Our hometown aggressor, the F-16.
The 135 and
F-35 and F-35 at the site.
Big one maintains the advarsary. All the way to the end, exit echo.
004 is set, turn to land 14.
An amazing demonstration, ladies and gentlemen, from the hometown heroes in the great state of Alaska. We are proud to be able to bring that to you so you can get a little feel for what it's like for what these men and women do 24/7 out here and the training they undergo to keep America safe and free.
Raptor, you're number 2 behind the MiG.
Raptor.
Please visit the Alaska Airlines booth to learn more about their mileage plan and Club 49 benefits, such as weekly fare sales, 2 free check-in bags, travel now discounts, and more. Alaska Airlines is a presenting sponsor of the Midnight Sun Beer Garden and mobile beverage service. If you love cars and trucks that you've seen out here today, we'll get close up and learn more at James Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram on South Cushman or online at jameschrysler.com. At Aurora Audiology,
Raptor, wind check 29002.
we pride ourselves on developing long-term relations with our patients, whether it's for a baseline hearing test, hearing protection, or hearing loss treatment. The Cohen Clinic at Alaska Behavioral Health provides high-quality mental health care to post-9/11 veterans, service members, and their families, anywhere in Alaska. Stop by our table to learn more.
Fed 01, left-hand turn echo, happy birthday.
North Star All-Stars, or anyone ages 3 to 18, can make a team, learn valuable team working skills, and enjoy traveling to Fort 48. Come check out our group and learn how teamwork and compassion are the goals of our North Star family.
Unit 51, continue right, traffic runway 14, clear to land, runway 14, winds 320 at 4.
Traffic 14, clear to land 14, Unit 51.
Big 01, left-hand turn echo, once on echo, 121.8.
Make over the ground next to you.
C-17 Globemaster III on board the Wings of Blue as they get ready for their mass jump. This will be taking place at over 5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. Let's go. Higher, higher. Let's turn it over to the Wings of Blue.